Hi guys, John Joseph here. Are you guys aware that when you buy a brand new car, within about the first year you lose about 15 to 20% value of the car? Well, the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to share my experience of buying multiple new cars as well as used cars and what I prefer and maybe what might help you guys out. I was doing some research and I saw a Honda Accord, new one, LX, going for about $30,000. That was a 2025 model. I found a 2024 model for about $26,000. That's about 17.24% off the value of the new vehicle. The reason that I prefer used cars because the amount of money you save. Typically what I look for is, first I'd like to say start off by going with the cars that I find dependable and reliable. And the ones that I find that are most dependable and reliable over the long run are Hondas and Toyotas. If you're looking for an average type of vehicle, if you're looking for a little bit more luxury, I would say go with a Lexus. Those are the three cars that I would highly recommend. I don't get paid. I'm not, sponsored by Honda or Lexus or Toyota or anything. I just have great experiences with those vehicles. Now, when you're going for a used car, what I would say is there's a couple of things you want to look for. You want to look for make sure the title is clean. That means that it hasn't been in a major accident and was repaired, then it becomes salvage typically. So it lowers the value of the car, and typically those need a lot of repairs down the road. So I would look for something with a clean title. Second, you want to find the Carfax report. Carfax report is very important. It tells you about the history of the vehicle. It will also tell you if the car is under salvage title. It will also tell you the history of the vehicle, how many owners it had, all the maintenance records. So yes, I highly recommend you ask the seller of the vehicle for a Carfax. What I also look for is a 1-year-old vehicle with one owner that was at least typically turned in. Those cars are pretty low miles and well taken care of. And what I also wanted to mention is typically if the car has under 3,000 miles, 3 years or 36,000 miles, you still get the warranty typically transferred over to you guys. So, you still do get the manufacturer warranty, which is a benefit. The other thing I would say is look for a car that, it was a non-smoker vehicle, no pets, and typically was stored in the garage. What this will do is, ensure that you're getting a car, especially if you have allergies to pets, or if it was kept in the garage, it's typically away from the sun so it doesn't get weathered as quickly. Those are all the details that I would say typically looking for a vehicle. As a father and a husband, homeowner, we purchased multiple vehicles, and I've bought new ones and I've seen the value of them go down ridiculously. My last vehicle was a Lexus, which I bought in 2019. It was a 2018 model. Originally $40,000. We got it for about $25,000. One owner, 17,000 miles, no accidents, clean title, and as you can see how much money I saved, almost $15,000 just waiting a year. And if you take that money and you invest it somewhere, by the time you use the life of the vehicle up, that investment could probably pay off for your next vehicle. Those are my thoughts. This is why I would prefer a used vehicle with low miles, clean record, and all that versus a new one. Hope this helps when you guys are doing your research and looking into cars. If you have any questions or concerns, please just message me and I'll try to answer you the best I can. Please be advised that I'm not a car salesman. I'm not an expert in mechanics. I'm just telling you his experience as a vehicle owner. Hope this helps, guys. Take care.